Mike's here. We are live yet again.
Are we live?
Oh man,
For a second
this is
installment.
as good as I can get right now. Yeah, I just need to get a light.
Our
What's
second
that, Steve? We're
installment.
good or no?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, good. Good. Okay.
Good.
Perfect.
No, I'm not telling a scary story. I'm just trying to get some lighting.
Yeah.
Tim's,
What about that right there?
Okay. Testing.
Tim is camping
Got it.
out in the woods right now.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I'm camping in the basement that I live in.
Yep.
All right, if you hear a loud sound, it's just my phone falling.
Don't be
I
alarmed.
think we'll know, Tim, when it goes
Yes,
dark.
when I
on your
go
screen.
when I
You
dark
disappear.
Trigger warning.
Just,
Tim was
just the phone.
kidnapped.
yeah.
But he's fine.
yes. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
So we're
Cool.
three brothers, and we like to talk about
And we're
stuff.
talking about stuff.
Today.
What are we talking?
What
What are we
stuff
talking about today?
What
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
are we
there-
talking about today? Hey.
Now your turn, Steve.
What are we talking about today?
Good question.
I know.
Good question.
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
How's it going out west for you guys?
Thanks for giving away our location, dude.
Yeah, Tim.
Out west. Yeah. And what does that
Now
mean?
they'll track us down.
Track us
That's
down.
fine. It's fine. Yeah. Warm weather and
so it's still hot, and
yep,
hot,
hot
hotter
strike
and
summer,
hottest.
man.
Hot, wet summer.
It's that hot strike summer.
Hot streaks. Yeah, Hollywood
Yeah,
on
man.
strike, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. But what are we talking about today? What do we decide? What did you title this one, Steven?
Episode 2.
Oh, okay.
That's a good workaround.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go and change it later, which I think I did with the first
Yeah.
one. I
Well, I mean,
did it after the
I
fact.
saw the new Ninja Turtle movie today. We could talk about it. I know you guys didn't. If you guys didn't see it today,
No, but go for it.
I mean, there's lots of, there's it's over 30 years. How old are you, Zach? Like 30
over 30?
something.
Yeah.
Over 30. I mean, Ninja Turtles have over 30 years of.
You're right. No, yeah.
stuff to talk about.
Zeitgeist and yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
Maybe closer to 40. I think the comic debuted in like 1984 or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't
But,
know. I don't remember. I'm getting old, so I don't really
Yeah.
recall.
Well,
But the new
that's all
movie
right.
was really fun. They really leaned into the teenager-ness of the turtles, which is now that I think as I think about it, I don't think they've ever done before. I feel like teenage has always just been part of the title, but they not really acted too much like teenagers. So that was pretty fun. I mean, their whole like story motivation is to be accepted, and they want to go to high school, which I thought was really funny. The 15-year-old turtle, the mutant turtles.
Yeah.
But the kids they got to voice them, they were just really
Just a
a
good
lot
job.
of fun. They did a hell of a job. Yeah, it's very, very funny. Just the banter back and forth and making fun of each other. It was not only just like fun teenager banter and whatever, but very, very, very brotherly.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. I
and,
dig it.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan as Splinter was Chef's Kiss.
Good old Jackie Chan. I haven't seen Jackie Chan I haven't heard Jackie Chan do anything lately. So that's
Well, there you go. You gotta go
been
see
a while.
Mutant
Yeah.
Mayhem, Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh
Turtles.
my gosh.
Did they have the
All right.
theme song in there?
No, no,
Oh.
Yeah.
no.
I was just
They
thinking
didn't.
because
And Seth Rogen, he was a producer on it. He voiced a character, of course, because that's what Seth Rogen does. But
How could you tell it's him, Tim? How did you know it's that?
you have to really listen for it. Yes.
Permanent
It's-
teenager, Seth Rogen.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Steve? What were you about the music?
No, I was just wondering about the theme song because I'm currently watching. I'm not. Well, my kids are watching the 2012 series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon.
Yes, the CGI-ish one.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, the animation is kind of CG looking. It's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's the one with the voices of. Isn't there a God? Why am I drawing a blank? A Hobbit. Samwise, who played
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin voices Raphael, and
Or
or no? Am I thinking of?
think
Yeah,
you're-
this is a 2012 series, bro. Sean Astin. You're talking about the one that's. If it's the 2012 series,
2012.
it's the CG-ish animation, and Jason Biggs is Leo for the first like 3 seasons before they bring in Seth Green, and then
Oh, Seth Green does Leo. Then,
Yeah.
After a bit. Okay.
yes, and yeah, Sean Astin is Raphael. I don't remember who
Interesting.
Michelangelo is, and then what's his name? The guy who originally did Raphael, then they brought him back to do Donatello. What's his name? He also was on Animaniacs
Yeah,
and a
Rob
whole bunch of
Paulson.
other stuff. Rob
Yeah,
Paulson,
uh-huh.
yes.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's
Very
got a
good.
Donatello
Yeah, that's a
type.
fun series. We've watched
Mhm.
through that too.
But yeah, the theme song is
Teenage-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
yeah, that's
It kind of does that. Yeah.
Yes, and then it's like goes into this pretty
And then
pretty baller rap
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Uh-huh.
Turtles, they're a hell of a team. Nee, 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 nee.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
remember. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I do remember that.
Yeah.
Leonardo, leader in blue, does
Yeah.
anything he does to get his
Mikey
team through. Or
is
something.
likes pizza too. Like I feel like Mikey
Party,
gets the
Michelangelo, it's party time.
Yeah, Michelangelo. I feel like they had to think of something for Michelangelo.
Yeah.
'Cause
Always, man.
It was
Always.
like Raph is brave, yeah, like Leo's, the leader, and then Donnie's
Leader.
the
Donatello, he's
the
a
smart one, and
The
Nerd.
nerd.
and then Mikey's like, he's
Matt
Party time.
Damon.
I know,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Michelangelo.
but
Yeah.
just had me thinking
Tubular.
about the I don't know all the iterations of the theme song, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a good one. So I was just wondering
Yeah.
if the new movie had one. Or
That is a good one. I don't.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a theme. Nothing stood out to me music-wise, honestly, in terms of original score like that.
Mm-hmm.
They had some pretty fun needle drops
Sure.
for different scenes and spots. But
Now, did we
Yeah.
know that there was a live-action series of
Yes.
Turtles in 97,
And it-
98?
and it
Had
had
a
that
female
introduced
turtle.
the girl turtle Venus. I
Venus
think was her
de
name.
Milo.
What?
Yeah.
Skilled in
Venus
the
de
mystical
Milo?
arts of the shinobi. It, the Turtles,
I might have.
they made a guest appearance on Power Rangers in Space, apparently.
What?
But it was canceled.
Oh,
after
I did not know. I didn't know that.
It was
Wow.
canceled after one season. 26
Yeah. No.
episodes.
Yes.
No shit.
Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation.
That's
That's what it's
right.
called.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You
Was
should
it like
watch.
girl supposed to be a
sorry.
love interest or what? Like, or do you know anything about this?
The plot is this.
She's like a long lost sister, man.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
too. I was like,
I'm
or
just on
or she
Wiki
related?
here,
Like, yeah.
but they in the battle against the Foot Clan, like there's no other.
There's no other battle,
There
man.
is no other plot
no
other
other
than
battle.
this. In the battle against the Foot Clan, the turtles meet a new ally named Venus de Milo. With her unique skills and tactical ability, she helps the turtles defeat Shredder and disband the Foot Clan. Yeah.
Okay. Likely story.
Yeah. And she
I can't remember if they
becomes
tried
an
to tie
integral
it into
part of
the.
turtle family.
They have to they try to tie it into the movies too, because it was after the 30 movie,
Right, it
the
was after
three
the
original
movies. I don't know.
movies.
Wait, what year did this come out?
97.
97, 98. It was on Fox Kids, man.
Yeah.
98. Interesting.
Yeah, Fox Kids.
I mean, they probably would have had an easier. Wasn't that didn't the Power Rangers movie come out in 97 to 99 or something?
Yeah.
Power Ranger
96
movie came
maybe?
out probably 96
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
with Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
So Venus de Milo.
Essentially,
Shit.
like
Fucking shit, I remember, man.
poor man's Christopher Lee or Christopher. Oh God, Back to the Future.
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. If you go back and watch it, like he's very much that's who he's channeling. He's channeling Christopher Lloyd.
That's hilarious.
It's so silly, dude.
I don't know if that's funnier or the fact that you're like, if you ever go back and watch it.
Yeah. Well, it's on Netflix, I think.
There's a lot of stuff on Netflix, man.
The Power Rangers movie.
Yeah. A lot. Yeah, it was on one. I mean, it's on one of the streaming platforms. I don't remember.
It's out
I
there,
don't remember.
man.
Yeah, it's out there like aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth is out there. So was the
Uh-huh.
Power Rangers movie.
Yeah. But interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a live action. Yeah. Well, I mean, one season like that makes
Dude,
sense.
it didn't last.
No.
And one season it was like 10 episodes. You know, it was like 13
Yeah.
episodes. Didn't get the back 9 picked up or something.
No.
But the
Nobody asked
trying
for
to-
that. Like
nobody asked for that. Yeah.
you know, like
They meant they Oh, go ahead.
Turtles in Time. When did Turtles in Time come out?
That was a video game
Oh, you
for
mean
the Super Nintendo.
It was Turtles in the Past or Turtles. The one, the samurai one.
The samurai.
Oh,
Third one. The third movie.
Oh, the
third
movie.
Yeah.
Live-action one.
The third
Yeah.
movie came out in 1993. Yeah.
God, really? Isn't that? I think that's the crazy thing is like I remember the
Yeah,
first and second
93.
one so
They pumped those out.
like
That
so
was-
actively,
yeah.
but I remember I'm always blown away because the first one was like 89 or 88, right?
90.
No, yeah.
Oh, it was 90.
It
Oh,
was
gotcha.
It was like Lord of the Rings. It was March 99 or 90, and then March
90.
91, and then March.
Yes.
They skipped a year, and then 93. But
Yeah,
What?
they
Really?
pumped out Secret of the
They-
Ooze
much like the
in
tur-
like less
like-
than a year.
Wow.
much like Lord of the Rings, they
It's just
filmed it
because
all in
the
18 months and released
the
it.
first because
Yeah.
the first one
10 years
it
in
was
New Zealand.
was a little
Shooting.
more, the first one's like a little darker.
Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And what was it? I'm trying to remember another fact about the first one. Oh, it was like the most successful independent film of all time at that point.
At
to
that time.
point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tim,
But
did
then
they do it?
then the second one, they made it a little more
Yeah,
airy and
kid-friendly, like
kid
commercial.
friendly, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Secret of the
Yeah.
Ooze.
I loved it. I mean, I thought it was great.
Secret of the Ooze is great.
Obviously, like I'm sure I'd go back and I'm sure there's plenty of flaws.
I remember
but,
as a
it
kid
was so
loving
fun.
the scenes with Casey Jones and Raphael early on in the
in the
movie.
first one or the
It's
second
like-
one?
The first
In
one.
the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Casey Jones isn't in the second one.
No, they got the people.
Oh,
But he's
that's
just
right.
like he's talking about
Principals
he's
in
like
the second
he's
one.
pulling all the
That's
different
right.
he's pulling all the different sporting pieces of sporting equipment from his bag, and he's like, and Raphael, it's like, what's that for? Cricket. And Raphael's like, cricket. Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. And then he gets his ass beat with the cricket mallet. It's pretty funny.
Oh, ref.
I always liked
Oh,
hard ass Raphael,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which they didn't
Oh,
really
that's
have
right.
in the cartoon.
No. But they were all kind of like all of them had like a New York attitude style in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
they really
New
did
York
have that
attitude.
that like that city quality about them.
Bro, they lived in the sewers of New York, so.
No, I get
man.
that. No. But like it just. I mean,
Yeah.
you bringing up them like the new one, and you're like, yeah, they're very much like teenagers. I was like, yeah, you're right, because I remember in the other movies, I mean, wasn't it? Didn't Corey
Corey Feldman.
Corey
was
Feldman, yeah, voiced
Donatello.
Donatello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so like obviously they had these adults. I don't know how old he was then. Maybe he's younger than I am now.
He was probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, but they certainly didn't play teenagers. You're right. I mean, there's like the immaturity was more of like an ignorance because, like I said, they lived in the sewers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, man, I remember loving even with the differences between the cartoon, which was what I was most familiar with, and then the first movie. I really enjoyed. I mean, I watched the hell out of that VHS when it came out. When we bought it, and then Secret of the Ooze is great. And I remember vaguely remember nothing. It's not super vivid, but I remember going to the theater at some point and seeing the poster for the first time for the sequel. I was like, oh my god, they're making a second one, or they made a second one. Like, my little 8-year-old mind just getting blown, like, So,
and of course back then too, it's not like you didn't have social media.
No, and you only kind of,
you with advertising for.
If you didn't see a trailer
18 minutes
at the theaters, you probably didn't really see it. I mean, maybe on TV, I guess too, but yeah.
But yeah, back to your point about it being it was the highest grossing independent movie at the time. I was just reading that a bunch of the major studios passed on it, like Disney, Universal, Columbia, because they thought it would.
Of course, they did.
They thought it'd be a disappointment, like Masters of the Universe was
That's right.
a couple years prior.
That's
but
right.
That's another underrated classic.
But I guess
maybe it's rated about.
Yeah.
The movie found
underrated
distribution like halfway through the production, and it was New Line Cinema that was ended up releasing it, which they were kind of fledgling at the time.
They were just kind of riding on Freddy Krueger.
Yes, that's right.
Looking for the next big hit.
That's right. Was that?
And then a decade later, they released the Lord of the Rings.
I know. I was just thinking. I was like the full circle here. I was like New Line, man.
Yeah, Turtles was the pre.
If you think about it,
the model
without
for
Freddy Krueger and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action film,
we
wouldn't have Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings.
Bingo. There you go.
7 degrees of something.
Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's so ridiculous, man. Yeah, was that in Tim? Did they talk? Was that in another podcast? Did we hear about that, or was that in the Films That Made Us?
That's in the Toys That Made Us, when the Ninja Turtle episode.
And they talked about the movie and stuff being a huge hit.
Oh yeah, they talk about all that stuff because too with the movie, there wasn't they weren't sure about the movie again. With the uncertainty about it, so they didn't make any toy. There was no toys specifically from the movie. So yeah.
Just like
yeah, man. I kind of want to go back and watch that one. That was a really good one.
It was a good episode.
Because too, at the end, it was kind of a neat. They had the neat reconciliation or just reunion, I guess, between the co-creators with Eastman and Laird. Like they hadn't seen each other in a long time. And,
they had like falling out or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, it's a good series.
Nice to see. I mean, not fun to have a falling out. It's fun to have a falling out with people.
The arc was inspiring. I'm glad they hated each other for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Interesting.
And then the Ninja Turtles kind of went dormant for a while, and there was that like the 2002 or 2003 series where they were the animation style where they were all super bulky and boxy looking. I never watched too many episodes of that one. We played a video game or two, didn't we have? Wasn't there a video game that we had for PS2 maybe or PS3? I don't remember. I swear we played a Ninja Turtle game. Maybe we rented it. Maybe we didn't buy it. I don't know. Okay. But based on that, which was pretty fun. That's the other thing too. I mean, there's a pretty good legacy of solid video game adaptations from the Ninja Turtles.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because those original games were so difficult, man.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, the
like
first. I was just gonna
every
say the
game
first.
for
Yeah, the first one on the original Nintendo on the NES. I don't think I ever got past like the second or third level. It was just so fucking hard.
well, and then it was just so confusing. I mean, because they had the original like that bird's eye kind of tracking through the city,
Yes.
and
And
then of
then there
course
was the
then
side scroll when you
when
walked into a building or an
or the
area or something.
sewer
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
it was cool at the time. I remember thinking it was cool at the time. The how you were basically you could switch between turtles,
Oh yeah.
so like someone's not this Leonardo's life is low. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Donatello, and they each
Mhm.
had different ways of using your weapon. So like Donatello you could attack from further away because of the bow staff, and then
Hmm.
and poor Raphael with his sai, so his little side daggers,
Hmm.
he had to really get close.
Really get close. Yeah, to
Really get close to those bad guys,
to the fly the like fly rats that were underneath the giant
Yes,
mosquitoes or whatever those things were.
the weird mutant bad guys from the Foot Clan
Yeah, okay, yeah.
and the
Which
Shredder.
too, they're just like this is the only thing we know how to program, so we're just gonna stick with it.
That's right. That's right. And then I don't remember.
Man,
There was then Turtles 2 video game was the arcade was based on the first arcade game, which was pretty good. I remember I think it was just called Turtles 2, the arcade game. And then
brilliant title.
the third one
Brilliant.
was called the Manhattan Project, and that was when like the plot was something about Shredder and Krang, taking over Manhattan or taking the
Krang, man.
literally the island. I think the island of Manhattan. Like
Yeah.
like the final level is on the island of Manhattan while it's floating in the air or something. But so that was a pretty fun one too. And then of course
Oh, I think
on
I think I remember you playing that one.
and then the Super
Yeah.
Nintendo, the fourth game was the Turtles in Time, which
Turtles in Time, baby.
classic. Steve, you
So
have that, don't
good.
you? Don't you have your old school? You still have or you
I
don't still
do.
have your Super Nintendo?
I
You recently reacquired one.
reacquired a Super Nintendo. And Turtles in Time was
One of the titles.
really the only game to
Yeah, worth playing
again.
and somewhat held
But
up.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah, good old Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time.
Good
yeah.
old Ninja
Those
Turtles.
games you could just play and beat in a afternoon.
Like an hour.
Yeah.
Depending on how many times you die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
As we
assuming you
continue.
get
I
this
mean,
thing.
I think Turtles in Time was originally an arcade game anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I
Right.
think you're right. That's right. Yeah.
And then it came to the
It has that
Super
very much
Nintendo.
arcade,
Mm-hmm.
like just set up and play, like a play
Yeah.
ability.
Mm-hmm.
Very much like an arcade game. Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that game, man.
Yeah.
That game, and it was so satisfying.
It's a fun one. But what's
beating
cool
that game,
what's
too.
cool about it too was because it was the first time, from what I remember. I mean, there may have been some other medium turtle or turtle iteration that did this, but that it incorporated the stuff from the movies in the show. So like Toka and Razor from the second movie was in there, but you also had, but it was also
Bebop and Rocksteady.
more based on the cartoon because there's Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang and the
Token and Razor were in there.
yeah, they were
Uh-huh.
they were mini bosses or bosses on one of the level. Mm-hmm.
Because Bebop and/or Rocksteady had the pirate ship. Or pirate
That's
ship
right.
bosses.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Token Razor. That's so funny. I don't remember that, but nice. Cool.
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good
Good
fun.
game.
I remember pausing that one when we had to go out, Steven. Mom, can we pause the game, turn off the TV, then we'll come back and finish it?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
in
No
the
save, man. Yeah.
Says.
freaking Luddite days of no save. You can't save in the middle of the game.
Data storage, yep.
What do you think we are, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that game you're talking about, the other Turtles one was PS2 one. Now I remember it. Of the kind of style of the 2003 series.
Of the 2003 series, yeah, cool.
For PS2, yeah, that was a
Interesting.
good one too. Yeah, that's a good franchise in terms of quality games.
Yeah, I don't, and haven't been followed it super close, so I don't know if there's been one since then, since that 2003 game. I don't know if there's any other Ninja Turtle games that have been released. I would imagine that there has been, because just considering the franchise. Yeah, okay.
Pretty much
every iteration and every new console.
Yeah.
Yep.
But apparently they made in 2009 they made Turtles in Time Reshelled, which was kind of like an enhanced,
like a remaster,
enhanced remake of Turtles in Time.
What they released that on?
2005
on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh damn! How did we miss that?
I don't know.
They couldn't do it for. It couldn't be GameCube or Nintendo Wii. I mean, come on now.
Right.
The Wii.
No, they said remastered. Yeah, they're like, no. Yeah, we want decent graphics on this. Don't
They recreated.
I mean, hey, I love my Wii. All right, we like playing with the Wii
in 3D.
We all like playing with our Wii's too.
Everyone likes playing with their Wii. Come on. Wii.
Sorry, what did you say, Steve? Yeah, enhanced graphics and.
Oh no,
remastered.
Well, they made it like 3-dimensional and stuff. I do not remember that ever coming out.
Oh man, you gotta find it.
Yeah.
Don't you still have a
PlayStation?
You have a PS5. It may not be backward compatible.
No.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's a download, like if they had it on the PlayStation Store or
sure.
The PSN.
Highly doubt it, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's not a highly sought after title, but yeah,
I could probably download it for an emulator.
Or something.
Yeah.
Try it out.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We can play that sometime on the stream. That would be fun.
That would be cool.
Or just us watch Steven play it again. Neat.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Radical.
Tubular.
I know they just released like a collection of Turtles games for the newest generation.
Nice.
So they've got like
that's cool.
It's like 13. It's the whole like 13 of them. So
holy smokes.
13 games. Wow.
Yeah, I think all pretty of the early ones, pretty much. But
yeah,
all from Konami.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go
Konami.
Konami.
Yeah, so the games, that sounds cool. And then there was going back to the movies. So there was the 2003 series. I don't remember. I think that lasted longer than you'd think. Like
I think it went
5 or 6 seasons.
It went to 2007,
oh, the animated one. Okay.
Or no, 2010.
Yeah. Holy smokes! It went for 7 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was the time.
7 years, so it's a 10, 03 to 2010.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And in between, or in that time, they did there was that
the first
TMNT movie. So basically like the 4th movie, but it was CG. And
yes.
It actually wasn't too bad from what I remember.
Wait. Was this the one, this was the Michael Bay? The first Michael Bay
one? No.
Or the one before? It was before those two.
No, it was an animated one.
Yeah, okay,
it was before the Michael Bay hideous ones from the mid 2010s, I guess, mid 2010s, 2010s.
Yeah.
I think I blocked those in my memory. I think
I never saw them. I just watched the trailers and I was like, I'm not interested at all in these weird. The turtles look like weird aliens, and it's very strange.
Oh yeah. It was kind of the like. It's kind of like the Sonic effect, right? You know what I mean? Where they remember when they did the trailer for Sonic, and people were like, "What the fuck? Why would you do?" Which is
ugly,
of course,
Sonic,
like, and such a great question too. You're like, you have source material. It's not based on an actual fiction or like fiction or not non-fictional characters. So just fucking replicate it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know. But yeah, no, you're right. The turtles. Yeah,
that was Michael Bay, man.
I know. They look stupid as shit. Yeah, but no, I honestly I don't remember. I didn't watch the movies, but I do remember the guy who played Leonardo in it. He's the actor from Blue Oyster State and Jack Reacher. He's the big.
The guy who plays Reacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so he was saying too, man. He was saying they just fucked him on that film too. They were real scummy with how they did pay, and and how because they're like, oh well, yeah, I understand your main characters, and I'm trying to remember if they did any motion capture or if it was pure animation. Pure animation. I'm sorry, just freelance animation. It's just whatever expression you want. But they were just. I mean, the leads of the things, and they were paid like scale animation, which is like $500 per session. So they would just get them in, get them out real quick, and they're like,
That's
"Is
lame.
this the joke?" You know what I mean? They're like, "This is a huge, like several $100 million film, like, and this is the game you're gonna be playing here."
Yeah, that sounds pretty shitty.
Yeah, no, he had. Yeah, I remember he's talked on a podcast about it. Was just like he's like, no, he's like the experience was fucking terrible. I'd never do it again. Yeah. So
sorry, adjusting my microphone.
All good.
Crazy
all good.
sounds there.
That's it.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'll probably never, ever watch those movies.
No, dude. I'll go back and watch, Secret of the Ooze again before
There you go.
Before I watch
or go watch the new one.
Yeah.
And I think it's already been greenlit for a sequel.
Oh, really? Cool.
I think I was reading. I mean, they definitely teased it in a credit scene.
Cool.
That
was
and
PG-10
naturally bringing in the Shredder, of course.
Yeah.
In the next one, I think it was rated PG. It wasn't.
Okay.
I don't think it was 13.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was the.
Rogen can produce a film that isn't R-rated.
Yeah. Yes.
That'd be a bold move for a Ninja Turtles movie. That's like just
hard R.
Just yeah.
Just to ratchet up the violence and the.
Yeah. And then they're potheads and just a bunch of dirty
Teenage
jokes.
Mutant Ninja Turtles and Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Sweet. That's the version of Turtles I want to see.
There was a funny bit in the new movie where, so they're going with, they find they befriend April and she's bringing them to her high school where she's got she's basically following all the different crimes that are leading to the big bad of the movie, whose name is Superfly, who is voiced by Ice Cube, who's actually was really good, and so she bringing them into the school, and then they're just amazed because it's their whole thing at the movie. They want to be accepted. They want to go to high school, and she's like, "You actually want to go to high school?" And then Michelangelo sees a sign-up sheet on a board for the school improv class. He's like, "Oh, improv!" He's like, "I'm going to sign up." And they're like, "Mikey, we don't even go here." He's like, "Oh, well, it's in a couple weeks. Maybe we will by then." And they're like, "Oh, we need a last name. What's our last name?"
Yeah.
And then he's like,
he broke up his name, right?
He just breaks up. He's like, I'll just break it up into two. He's like, Michelangelo. He's like, "Hello, my name's Michelangelo." And then they all just start making fun of each other, and they're like, "That makes you Leonardo."
Just like that. He's like, and here's the punchline. That's so funny, dude. You just didn't like the orientation, Tim. I get it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I get it. That's so funny.
Did you get it before
yeah.
Reloaded?
Leonardo.
And then I drop off.
That's pretty good.
It was really funny.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So I know I definitely again the plot is like but it's a Ninja Turtle movie and it's an animated Ninja Turtle movie at that. But it's still worth going to check out.
All right.
The animation style is pretty cool. It's kind of like reminiscent in some ways to
Spider-Man.
To Spider-Man, to Spider-Verse, but still like its own thing. Which makes sense because the Spider-Verse animation is very much inspired by comic book, and since the
Yes,
Ninja
yeah.
Turtles started as a comic book, it makes sense to kind of go that way. But
Yeah,
again,
oh,
really,
yeah.
there's the I mean, dude, just the voice actors and everything really make it. The
Sold the
performances
thing.
are super solid. Yeah.
Cool.
And again,
Cool.
we were joking that it's a Seth Rogen production that his I didn't realize until after the movie. I was watching the credits, and his good friend Rose Byrne does a voice of one of the characters
Yes.
too.
Uh-huh.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
In her Australian accent
Yeah,
too.
yeah, very, very, very much in her Aussie accent.
Yeah.
But just thought that was funny. Like after watching and finishing Platonic recently.
Oh, yeah. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Does she
here.
often do an American accent for her stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Does she? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like when they're in Neighbors and Neighbors 2, and she's in that with him, with Seth Rogen.
An American accent. For the show Physical, it's an American accent.
Sure, that makes sense.
The Insidious films.
Oh yeah, that's right.
American accent.
Yeah.
I want to say there's at least one movie, like somewhat mainstream movie,
where they let her.
I'm sure she had. Yeah, you know, what I mean, she may have been on. Yeah. I'm like,
ooh, you're a great performer, but we need you to
like it.
We need you to have the American accent, please.
Yeah, just make it more American friendly.
We can't understand you. No,
right. No.
Actually, her accent's really not that thick. I mean, in terms of not being able to understand or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
let me up.
Yeah, so I thought that was really funny because I know we were kind of joking about that when Platonic had premiered. I'm like, man, these they must be really good friends in real life because they do a lot of projects together.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they got good chemistry, so it makes sense.
They do. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they really interacted in the Ninja Turtle movie.
No, for sure.
I'll give you.
Yeah, that's more of like a favor. You know what I mean? Like
if you don't already know,
I got work for you.
I'll give you. Yeah, right. I'll give you 3 guesses as to, or see if you can guess who Seth Rogen, what character he voiced on the Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, wasn't it? It was Bebop or Rocksteady, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. He beat Bebop. But then, do you know who voices Rocksteady?
I may have seen it at one point, but yeah, which is I think the only reason I knew.
Or whatever the fuck, Cena, John Cena.
Oh, John Cena.
What's this stupid?
That's right. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? What East Side there, Tim? What you doing, dog? Yeah, what's going on here? Yeah. Fuck you, West Coaster.
Cena. And then Giancarlo Esposito was in there too. That's like
he's
Baxter
one of the
Stockman. And,
Didn't Paul Rudd do a voice too?
Paul
Rudd's one of the dopey ones.
He's
dopey
Mondo Gecko.
Yeah.
Yep. Good times.
I've seen a lot of previews for this movie, and in the theater too. And a lot of them were like the like featurette ones too, where there's where it's like spliced with the actors in the booth, reading.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was like, oh yeah, I saw Paul Rudd do this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
He kind of channels his character from Saving Sarah Marshall or Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Yeah.
The sequel would be
Saving Sarah Marshall.
That's right. Yeah. The weather outside is weather.
Well, Steve, before Barbie, did you get a TNMT promo?
Promo.
Not a promo, no.
No. So for when we saw it, there was they like spliced it in there where the turtles were, they did it like stop motion, and they came up from the sewer and were peeking in on Barbie and her like dream house in the Barbie land and stuff, but as like Barbie dolls so they tied them both together in that sense, and it was really it was actually really cute and kind of fun. You're like, oh, what the hell's this? So I was like, that's not how the movie, like you're like, this isn't the movie, either movie, but. Yeah, so interesting that you didn't see that. You didn't get that.
It must have been a special California thing.
Steven, don't tell people where I'm at.
No. Pinpoint you somewhere.
Yeah, certainly could have been. Yeah, definitely could have been.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That's a cool little.
It was a fun featurette, yeah, or like promo, like specialized, catered promo.
Right, to kind of tie in the whatever upcoming movies for the
Yeah.
summer. And I feel like that used to be a thing, back when they actually made movies and not just superhero stuff.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, I like the Marvel stuff, but like you look back at a year back like in the 90s, really. Any random year in the 90s, and you just think of all the movie, just random ass movies that came out, and some weekends too where you got like 3 or 4 new releases, and it's all like, oh, who's gonna be number one? Now it's, I mean, with obviously a couple weeks ago with Barbieheimer, it was very, that was kind of old school with the 2 big releases coming out in the same weekend.
Yeah.
Where now it's very much everyone just shies away unless it's a particularly niche feature or something
like
they just don't care.
That they're like, whatever, we're
we
paid
exactly.
we paid $3 million for this thing. If we can make 10, we're okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, it's still baffling to me that Tom Cruise with Mission Impossible, that they picked the weekend they did. I was like, you guys absolutely should have released this in May or in September. Like, it was just, I thought it was Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I mean that because it was good so fast.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the movie was
sure
good,
it was,
but I was but I'm like, bro, what a terrible weekend to do this thing. I was like, okay, you'll get one weekend out of this. You're getting one weekend of like focused viewership.
Yes, because that wasn't because that was the weekend right before Barbie.
Right before Barbie and Oppenheimer. Yeah,
or Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I know. Dude, whatever comes out comes out. He ain't worth it. Oppenheimer ain't worth
it. That's exactly. Oppenheimer ain't worth it. Oh man. That's what someone should have told Lewis Strauss.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer ain't worth it.
He ain't worth it, man. He ain't worth it. That's good. That's good.
Hey yo.
That's a good one. We should make a little.
Go check out our web series, Harbor Shores. You'll get the joke.
That's right. Celebrating its 10th anniversary.
Holy shit, really? God damn, dude.
You could have left that part out.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's rough.
Just means we're past time for our next series. Which, actually, speaking of that, I started...
Reboot. It's time to reboot it, man.
Reboot.
You guys rebooting your own series?
Harbor Shores.
Yeah, whatever, yeah. The new class.
That's right. Harbor Shores, the new class.
Degrassi did it for like 25 years, dog. That's...
Yeah.
Harbor Shores, dock again, dock your boats again, or whatever.
Redock.
That's
redock.
It's a rough title.
In with the tide. I don't know.
In with the tide.
You're like just Harbor Shores new class. That's what
yeah. New class would have sufficed. I just said. Baby bear whining.
Oh, your dog in the background there.
Dog in the background. Give me a sec.
Are you eating something, Steve? That he's like, give me food.
No, he needs a blanket to go in, and he's being a little.
Oh, poor puppy.
Oh my
poor
God.
Puppy. Poor puppy.
Spoiled this little thing, man. Oh, he's asking for a blanket. Your dog?
What are you just talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember. I was going to say something and I completely just spaced, but
sorry.
It's all right. Speaking of series, so the other day I opened up the file for the pilot of Life's a Racket and just started to kind of tweak it and expand a bit and try to add some more, just like add some humor and stuff. So I'm only have like a couple pages in, but just maybe punching up some dialogue and making. So I'm excited about it. Though I'll share what I have when I'm finished with it. But
yeah, because you did another pass where we had talked. about
it was like and that was like a year or two ago.
So no, for sure. But I'm saying I remember it too. It had been filled out to try and satisfy a 25 to 35 minute runtime.
Yes, exactly.
So.
What for our viewers? What's Life's a Racket? You
want to take it, Tim, or you want me to take it?
You can go ahead and take it, Zach.
Oh, I don't know. What is it, Tim? I know.
What is life? Life's a racket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's no. For all our viewers, how many viewers do we have right now?
None right now, but if they come back and watch it.
Someone's going to watch, yeah.
Nobody watching live.
30 anyway. Views on our other one, so.
Nobody watching live yet, anyway. Yeah. Life's a Racket is a in-process project, or in development. In development. What's the phrase? Yeah, in development project.
Development, yeah.
In development. About a washed-up professional racquetball player who agrees to coach and mentor 2 young up-and-comers, and it's envisioned as a very like absurdist type comedy thing. Think what's that stupid? Oh, not stupid show, but what were we thinking of? Like some of our inspirations. Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
a little bit of Eastbound and
like
Down.
Dodgeball.
A little bit of Dodgeball.
Yeah, Step Brothers. I mean,
Step Brothers. That's kind of in that vein.
Yeah.
We think it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we love it. Yeah. No, and I think when we get it up and running and strike kicks back, is resolved. Exactly. I think that we can get, and then we get it, and we get that's right, hard push, and we get it sold, and then we get WGA membership cards, and and then the thing never gets made because the studio is going to buy it and
my god, dude,
it's cheaper for us to, or actually we make more money just putting this thing on the shelf and never ever looking at it again and writing off loss every year.
Speaking of things that don't get made, did you guys listen to this week's episode of Best Movies Never Made?
Yeah, the Meg, the part 1.
Yeah, the Meg. The guy they had on their guest was really, really cool. A lot of the time, especially the projects that, stretch back kind of decades. A lot of times they'll bring the guys in. They're like, oh, I don't really remember, blah, blah, blah. But he was pretty sharp. He's like, yes, that's true. And
dude,
yes. And they're like, oh, I remember this. And
I thought the most fascinating thing. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, real quick. I thought was was insightful was he was kind of tongue in cheek about it, but he just mentioned how he's like, people, it's not a matter of whether the movie's good or bad. He's like, it's whether it gets made at all, which is the miracle.
Yeah.
So,
no, you're right.
Listening to that podcast just reinforces every time that no one in Hollywood knows anything.
Oh my God.
Or knows what the fuck they're doing, and B, that the business of Hollywood is really not about making movies. It's about not making movies.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I know. Well, the
super ridiculous.
The Ninja Turtles movie. Yeah, I mean, like case in point.
Case in point.
This is gonna tank. It's like, well, again, when they draw these parallels that are rudimentary at their most advanced. Like, well, well,
I don't know.
That movie had, and that's based on a cartoon series. So, like, anything else based on a cartoon series is absolutely going to tank. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, He-Man was a terrible script. I mean, look, I enjoyed He-Man. I mean, don't get me wrong. That film has a special place in my heart.
Yes,
especially with that teaser at the end of the, that stinger. I'm back.
Yes, with Skeletor. Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, dude, man, such a great performance by him. But yeah, but I mean, and then like, oh, well, so and so was in a movie that tanked, so it must be them. Are you joking? You know what I mean? Like, you know how many bad movies Tom Cruise has done, and how many good movies Tom Cruise has done? Like, you can't sit there and like there's so much more to it than that. Like, I mean, this
it's
terrible
just,
movie was in. How many scripts did they write?
I mean, and you look at any popular or just hugely zeitgeist striking movie, like, and there's maybe some things you can kind of draw or some parallels or comparisons, but every movie is there's just these outside factors that you just can't account for and ever capture. It's like, why? Like, if Barbie had been made 10 years ago, probably wouldn't have hit as well and as potently or whatever as it did being released this year, having been put together, written by Greta Gerwig and
An
Noah
Academy
Baumbach,
Award
and starring
nominated,
Margot Robbie, blah, blah,
writer and director. Yeah.
Like if they had made the version that
Amy Schumer was attached.
Yeah, that Amy Schumer was originally attached to, like maybe it would have done as well. Maybe it would have done better. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll never know.
There's no way. We know roughly what that version of the film would have been. Like, I mean, when I heard that, I was like, I know what that film is, and
I don't want to.
I was like, and it would have made money, but it wouldn't have been the impactful, just like powerhouse.
Sure. And I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but just based on what I've read and heard, yeah, I'm like, this is the type of movie that needed to be made, as in terms of being a movie about Barbie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for sure. Well, in the podcast, Tim, I thought so. Stephen, they made a remark. So the Meg, there was a guy wrote a novel. I forget, it was he wrote obviously a fiction novel on a Meg.
That's what novels are.
Yeah. An autobiography about the megalodon that he encountered and
nonfiction novel.
Yeah.
Read my nonfiction novel about a fictional story.
But he had been sitting through all the production meetings and the script versions and stuff, and then was like, all right, well, I'm just going to do my own version then. And he wrote his own version and submitted it. And apparently, I mean, they were talking about that, Steve. They're like, it's a huge no-no, because they're like, dude, this fucking screws everything. Because they're like, because then it becomes a thing of like, who paid you to do this? You're not union. You're not covered by the WGA. So like, we can't use this script.
Can't even use it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're like, and the fact that it exists, they're like,
they couldn't even read it.
Yeah. They're like, this makes an issue, because if we have any influence or things that like look somewhat similar to what you put in here, and it's known that we looked at it, then it becomes an issue of like, well, whose idea was it? Like, now we've got a bigger problem. Yeah. And so he's like, of course, the guy it was a totally innocuous intention, where he's like, well, shit, I wrote the book. I'd been listening to you guys kind of complain about these drafts. Like, I'll fix it. I got it. I know what to do. You know what I mean? And it's just, but like, there's your system for you, where it's just like, no. Yes, that makes sense. That like, oh, you dropped a glass, like, sweep it up. You're like, but you can't do that. You can't do that though. Like, very, very just.
I've never seen the Meg. Now, like, after listening to that podcast, now I'm interested in. Checking it out.
It's fine.
It's a service. I know. Like, I'm sure it's it's just an entertaining shark movie. But I'm not a huge fan of shark movies or shark stuff in general. I'm like,
I mean, whatever.
Never been my thing. But
I forgot about it until I saw the trailer for the second one, and I'm just like, why?
I think the second one looks better than the first one. But I thought the same thing too, Stephen. I was like, did the first one do well enough that you I was like, this you guys were able to support this one, or it just got to a point where they're like, you know what we really need? A fucking shark movie.
It's that time of year. It's the every 5 years you need a shark movie. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, and because it's Shark Week's coming up this month, I think.
Yeah, Shark Week's always in August, isn't it?
Yeah.
So apropos.
They're gonna
Why is that a thing?
Piggyback off that.
Wait, Shark Week, you think?
Yeah.
Ask the Discovery Channel, bro.
Yeah,
that's cool, but like,
I don't know, dude. It's like an institution now.
I know. It's like a freaking people. Yeah. They look forward to it, put it on their calendars, kind of thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird. It's weird. Yeah, dude. It's so weird. But yes, that Meg 2, I think it looks a little better than the first one. Plus, it doesn't have Ruby Rose, which is already like an elevated improvement. She's just, dude. I don't get it. I'm like, I don't know how you made it here. I don't get it. She's one of those. Not so few. There's a lot of them that I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, who decided that you were the best person for this job?
All right. Shark Week was last week.
Oh my gosh! Tim.
Missed it.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Well, the Meg 2, it came out today, I think.
Yeah,
it came out
think
today.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Steve, the Discovery Channel has been holding Shark Week in July or August every year since 1988.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
It's older than you, man.
It predates
Whoa.
me.
It predates you.
How dare you, Steven?
I have never lived in a world without Shark Week, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like I've never lived in a world without chicken nuggets. Well, I mean, you guys haven't either. But
Chicken nugget.
Right.
chicken McNuggets, man, from McDonald's, all right?
Yeah. No, we get it.
I'm
we
just
get
saying.
It.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, the world would have been a better place
Every-
without him, but
How often do you guys get the McDonald's craving?
I just had
You know what I'm talking about?
McDonald's 2 days ago.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
So you're probably satisfied for like a month or so. Maybe a little
You know
sooner than
what
that.
is annoying currently about McDonald's? I have the app, That's how much I crave it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But like they just recently updated it that your points now expire, which is complete
Those
and utter
bastards,
baloney, dude.
Such bullshit.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
used to.
no,
you
and
know, you
that's-
just accumulate, but now like all of a sudden they update it and it's like, oh, you've got 2,000 points expiring by
The
Oh, that's
5th of
lame.
August or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah,
what's
and,
the?
and so now you're like, well, shit, I gotta go then.
But the
before it
tricky
done
expires.
using-
thing is like
yeah.
they have their deals, which are always like it's like one in particular is like you buy a 6-piece nuggie and you can get either another one for like 29 cents or whatever, or a double
Right.
cheeseburger, kind of thing. So you
okay.
you get essentially it's like almost a BOGO, or whatever.
Almost.
Yeah.
They can't go that far
No,
though.
I know they can't. But
Pay for the cart.
But so like the deals, I always kind of end up whenever I do have McDonald's, like I end up doing the deals. So like I keep just getting points because like the points you can get like a free, you get a fry or a, But like I never just want to go to McDonald's just to get a fry or a
Give me a free small fry
or a drink
Yes.
or a whatever, So I
Yeah,
just keep
dude.
my points just keep accumulating. But now they're going to expire, so now I feel like I have to use them, which means more McDonald's.
Yeah.
Which
Or you stop going.
that's a double-edged sword.
It is a double-edged sword. I know it also pisses me off. I didn't know I had this much to say about Mickey D's, but
Yeah, go for it.
is
Ninja
that-
Turtles. Yeah,
Mickey D's rant, baby.
Is that
McDonald's.
You know what?
their dollar freaking any size drink now is $1.29 at least.
Yes,
where
those
I'm at.
Whoa,
Like
really?
they,
Yeah.
I hadn't
they
seen
updated.
that.
They freaking inflation baloney. It's like it's not
I
a
know,
dollar
and it didn't-
anymore.
and it
You're like,
didn't
really?
need to
You
go,
could,
like-
you couldn't
Come
have,
on.
they couldn't just absorb that cost to
Yeah,
keep it the
dude.
dollar.
Well,
It's like, yes,
I'm
they,
like-
It's $1.29,
And the
man.
dollars for the fucking cup anyway. Like, I mean, that's you know what I mean. I was like, come on, this syrup and the soda fountain. Like, I was like,
oh,
you've
dude.
made,
Yeah,
you made
what?
profits the second week the McDonald's brothers opened up their fucking restaurant 70 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
50 years ago, 40 years, whatever.
Well, and the
Um,
the fact that like I don't even know why they have any size,
7.
but the large because
Yeah.
yeah, it's $1 any size, but then when they ask you, I'm generally like a medium guy. I'm like, yeah, just give me a medium, but they always just give you the large anyway. I don't fucking care. I'm like, this is not what I asked for, but I guess I didn't pay any more for it. So okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just stupid, man. It's so stupid.
$1.29 any size. It just doesn't
Yeah.
ring.
What?
It doesn't roll off the
Nah.
tongue either. You're like,
No.
ooh, $1.29, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
The dollar. No. And
It'd be like if
Well, I
Subway
mean,
still
yeah.
had their $5 footlongs. It'd be like
$5.29 dollar.
no,
What?
$6.87 foot long.
Yeah, right.
It's like what the?
Oh.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
speaking of
once-
Subway, like I had Subway recently just
Dude.
because it was a matter of it was kind of an emergency because I was hungry and
Yeah, it has to be. An
and it was
emergency.
it was the thing and I was on the road or whatever
Yeah.
and oh
when
my
you get Subway.
god, they're just the blandest tasting fucking sandwiches,
Dude.
dude.
Mhm.
Their bread is.
Well, you know, it's not
is
real
trash, man.
meat. That's why, dude. It's not real meat.
It's not
they-
real
they-
anything.
Yeah. It's not real lettuce.
I was just like
No, and their bread is just
biting
like,
it, just eating it to get the calories.
rubbery.
'Cause yeah, oh,
Yeah.
It's not
it was
good.
brutal.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
know.
man, like never
I don't
again.
know why we
And then,
settle for these
in-
things.
in- In contrast to
Dude. Carl's Jr.
I
still
had
exists, man.
Jersey Mike's the other day. I'm like, Jersey Mike's. There's flavor in that sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to Jersey Mike's, though, I was just like, I was so affronted by how expensive it was. The very first time, I was just like, I was looking and I was like, oh, this must be the meal prices. And they're like, all right, here's your sandwich. Do you want a drink with that? I was like, this is a fucking joke? I was like, are you kidding me?
Our sandwiches are $10 for the
I was
regular.
like, you son of a bitch. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want a fucking drink. You know? Not now.
Not anymore.
Be a water cup, right?
I'm
gonna fill it up with soda, damn you.
With some Mountain Dew. Yeah. I'm gonna do the do with your water cup, bitch.
Oh my god, dude! Speaking of now
Jersey
we're jumping all over the place here, but Mountain Dew. I just saw a commercial for hard Mountain Dew. I don't know if I'm just getting into this. I don't know how long that's been a thing or not.
I think it's fairly recent. Yeah, but
interesting.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
And it does. I think the tagline was something like "Do the do responsibly."
Come on.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, because every alcohol beverage has to be like drink responsibly. That's
great, dude. All right, I'll check it out.
Do the do responsibly.
Now I think I might go pick one up. Go to Bevmo and pick some of that hard Mountain Dew. Thank you.
You got some of that.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the do responsibly, please.
you know what they actually have now in the cans is you can get the Mountain Dew Baja Blast or the Baja, the Taco Bell.
No.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, they have it in canned, and it's good. It tastes exactly like you'd expect it to if you just want like 25 billion grams of sugar.
Yeah,
in a tiny can.
I don't branch out of my Dew. Like I just have a classic. You know.
You're like, I'm a classic Dew man.
I like the Baja stuff. I
like the green taste. All right.
Yeah, just give me green, baby. Just give me the ooze.
I'm a simple Mountain Dew man. I do my Dew one way and one way only.
Responsibly, baby. Responsibly.
Yeah.
Responsibly and in green. That's my Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you saw it, Steven. Did you see the meme I sent you, the Mountain Dew one?
You get that thing I sent you? Yeah, the
So it was
yeah, what were they doing?
Like an array of photos of kind of people in the mountains and stuff by like a river, and so they're like
doing
the
Dew
just the Mountain Dew employees getting the Dew from the mountain. So all the water was like bright, it was like
shit and
that
like,
green and stuff. Yeah, in the mountains of Tennessee. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, I did see that.
Oh man, that sounds really hilarious.
Meant to happen. A hard Mountain Dew. Sorry, Steve, what were you gonna say? What was right before the Mountain Dew thing? You had something. You were gonna say something, I think.
Who, me or Steve?
Steven.
Oh, sorry, Steve. You're talking about McDonald's and.
Yeah, I went into sandwiches and.
No. Yeah, that's right. You said something about Jersey Mike. You were gonna say something about Jersey Mike's. And I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I said the thing about I'm gonna use the water cup to do the Dew.
Yeah. No, I just said stick it to Jersey Mike. That's all.
Yeah. And then I feel like you were like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, I think I was maybe just gonna go into. I don't know why we settle for why people keep Subways in business, kind of thing. Like there's so many good sandwich places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking on sandwiches, just
speaking as a sandwich connoisseur,
speaking as a Dew man and a sandwich aficionado.
I've said what I need to say about Mountain Dew. I'm going to say what I need to say about sandwiches, all right?
I'm not afraid to say it, all right? I've eaten a lot of fucking sandwiches in my life. I consider myself somewhat of an expert.
Yeah.
Subway's trash. That's what I'm saying.
It's all about
right. Agreed. But, dude, I mean, Steven, did you ever go to Carl's Jr.? Chelsea and I had this conversation a bit where I'm just like, you look at the Carl's Jr. that's out by us, and I'm just like, this is the biggest pile of shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And they're fucking expensive too, man. It's like $14 for a meal at Carl's Jr. It's like Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. I was like, Jesus, man, I'll go to fucking Red Robin and pay $14 for a burger. Yeah. Like, I was like, and that's a real burger.
And it'll actually be a good one?
Yeah. I was like, decent meat there, you know? Yeah, not from a fucking raccoon that you found in the fucking dumpster. Jesus. Yeah. But yeah, it just blows my mind. But Chelsea made a good point that she's like, I wonder if Hardee's is just like, if they just maintained a better image in like the Midwest or kind of like in their because where did Hardee's originate?
Yeah, it was I don't know, but yes, they're Hardee's out where I am.
Yeah,
Carl's Jr. The Hardee's.
Yeah,
and I don't know. One of them bought the other, didn't they? Is that they merge or?
Yeah, probably Hardee's.
One of them ate the other. Yeah, I don't know. Hardy ate Carl or
Carl's Jr.'s do. Carl Jr. Carl was very upset, but Hardy's like, here's a check. Shut the fuck up. I'll be taking this. I'll be taking your Junior now.
Why was it?
It's overrated. Speaking of fast food, I think this might be fighting words for people, but
I don't know, Steve. No, what's overrated?
What'd you say?
I said Hardy Juniors and Carl's. I don't know what. Why is it Carl?
It rolls right off the tongue.
Carl's Jr.
Hardee's Jr. You don't want to go? Carl's. Give me a burger from Carl's. You're like, you didn't have a buddy whose name was Carl? But Carl, you know, my friend, he always just has. He's always just got burgers on the grill, man. Just go grab one.
Yeah, my buddy Carl. Yeah, hop in the car. I'll take you to Carl. I'll take you to his place.
I'll take you to Carl.
Pulls up to the fast food.
Yo, Carl! I got a new guy.
No, man, what's wrong with you? I say he did.
It's the raccoon out of the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Carl, get the goddamn raccoon. On it.
Oh my God. All right. Overrated fast food.
Overrated.
Overrated fast food joints.
Oh.
Number 1, Wendy's.
Subway.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Subway.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Sure, Subway.
Wendy. No,
fucking Wendy's, dude.
Fucking sucks, bro.
I'm not saying like I'll eat there on occasion, but it's totally overrated.
I can't. It ruins me. Yeah.
Yeah, their nuggies are good in a pinch, but I like beyond that.
You have enough breath to say nuggets, right?
That's it's an internet thing too. Yeah.
I know.
Grogu orders their nuggies, the chicken nuggies, the chicken nuggies. Yeah. God, man, in a pinch. God damn, where's a McDonald's when you need?
I'm way too fucking hungry.
Yeah,
I can't drive another mile down the street to the McDonald's, so it's Wendy's or Carl's.
Yeah, it's either Carl's or Wendy's.
And together, they had a junior. They had Carl's Jr.
Hardee's Jr.
Hardy Jr.
Carl and Wendy got together. Yeah.
Stupid.
Gave birth to a junior named Hardy.
Oh man.
I agree, Tim. I
think I like In-N-Out, but I think it's overrated.
Oh my God, Steven. It is.
I'm there with you too. Yeah,
it's
it's
in terms
good.
of the
I like
insaneness of the like lines every time, all day, every day.
Oh yeah,
every single one of them, Steven. Yeah, it's just lines for miles, man. No, people.
Well, and I've kind of lost
I love their In-N-Out
destination, thing. I'm just like, it's not worth it. Like it's good, but it ain't like
It's inexpensive, man. That's the thing. It's still
Dude,
really affordable.
I definitely give them that. Their prices are crazy for what you get, like and decent quality and stuff, sure.
Yeah.
But then to the their like business practices or politics during the pandemic were super like scuzzy in my mind, like so it's kind of like, well, but I don't live out west anymore, so I don't even have the temptation of it.
There you go. Do you have Sonic out there, Tim, or no?
Yeah, we got Sonic out here.
Okay, yeah. Do people just like rot their fucking brains like going and wanting to go to Sonic out there too, or no? So like
I
Sonic,
don't know.
the,
I don't.
the closest Sonic.
I don't talk to a lot of people, dude. So
Well,
outside my family.
That's true.
Can't-
Sonics
can't
are
argue with
kind
that.
of sparse in California, right?
God, yes, and like let me tell you.
Oh, is that
Steven,
why people love it so much then?
Yes.
Oh,
dude,
Sonic.
Yeah,
Dude, no, Sonic sucks. That's another
Sonic
overrated.
in Southern California. I'm like, Sonic is fine. I was like, it's fine,
Yeah.
you know. And of course, like we had one walking distance from mom and dad's house. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I
Dude,
mean? I
it's
was
not
like,
even.
It's
It's not
fine.
even fine. It's not even fine. Wendy's is fine, but Sonic
I'm
sucks.
telling you, I can't do Wendy's. I can't
Sonic
do it.
sucks. No, I mean I don't blame you. Again,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're talking about overrated. So yes, I would.
Yes.
Wendy's, Sonic.
Burger
I haven't
King,
had Jack in the Box in a long time. Burger King probably a little overrated,
Yeah.
but at
Jack-
the same
Jack-
time,
I will
Burger
say
King's
Jack.
just always just kind of there. Like I don't. Burger King's not really.
Hey,
Burger
remember
King's just
Burger
there.
King? You remember when they had chicken tenders and they were actual chicken tenders? And then
Hell
went to
yeah,
the,
they
like,
were good.
roast-
Yeah.
They
Those,
were.
like,
They
white-
were
Those
fantastic.
white meat chicken tender or whatever they
Uh-huh.
marketed them as.
Yeah. It's in like vague shape of like dinos or like dinosaur bones or something.
Like fingers.
So,
yeah.
Hypothetically, yeah, the fingers. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, and you're like, no, just shut up. It's a chicken nugget. This is good. Like, don't ruin a
Yeah.
good thing by like trying to explain it. But yeah, and then they went to, and then I remember going there one time and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck is this?" They're like, oh, yeah, we got chicken nuggets now. I'm like, this isn't chicken. I was like, for starters, and I was like, I want the chicken. They're, oh, yo, well, you can get the chicken for $7.99. I was like, are you fucking? This is a fucking joke. And it was like 2 strips of the like just. I was like, no, god damn it, no, man. It's just crazy to me.
Oh,
like, it's
dude.
Because
And
they,
Burger-
did
Burger-
they did the
Burger
chicken
King-
fries, you know.
Yes.
That
Oh,
like,
the
kind
chicken
of
fries.
replace, or you know, was kind of
The like chicken tender.
was kind of the like Pokemon like genesis of, you know, like it morphed or whatever, you know, the second
Oh,
iteration.
the evolution.
Evolution, yeah, that's
The
it.
evolution. Oh, sorry.
Devolution.
The de-evolution. Devolution.
Yeah.
Regressive.
Sucks.
Regress. Burger King used to have. I mean, I don't. Again, it's been so long since I've been to a Burger King. Maybe they still have them. I don't know, but like over 20 years ago, when I was still in high school, and actually
20 years ago.
over 20 years ago, yes, back in the day, they had on their breakfast menu they had these like cinnamon sticks. And they had the fries. They were like and I think it was like a collaboration with either Cinnabon or Pillsbury. And yeah, and so then you had the frosting as the side.
Yeah.
You just dunk them into the frosting. You could you just pour the frosting on the stick, dude.
Yeah.
I remember
Best,
those, I think.
one of the like top 5 best things any fast food chains ever come up with.
Never did. Yeah.
And naturally they get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Well, I
Naturally,
mean,
it's not around anymore.
and even if they did still have it, Tim, like it's breakfast now, so it'd be like $9.99 for you to get that like the three fucking sticks. Such horse shit, man. Such fucking horse shit. God damn.
I did go to a Burger King. I don't know how long ago.
Feeling okay?
Was now? Yeah, might have been sometime in the last year or two. But they
No
the
Wendy's
only,
around.
The only reason there's no Carl's around.
You didn't want to drive a mile to McDonald's?
The only reason I went is because they had Surge on tap.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, on tap?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the only way you could get it for a while there,
Tim.
Tim.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go get the. Let me hook it up, brother.
Hard Mountain Dew, hard Surge, baby.
I'll tell you, hard surge would be real hard.
Wouldn't really be a surge though, would it? I mean, because since alcohol's a downer, it'd have to be called
Maybe like Four Locos, though, man. You know.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, this is funny.
Yeah.
There was that
Anyway,
time,
yeah,
man, when
it's the last time we
Surge,
went,
you remember, guys? I mean, we've always been Pepsi guys, right? And then when Surge became a thing, we
dethroned it.
Yeah.
for that time until
temporarily, yeah,
very temporarily for like a year. It's like Surge.
Surge. Yeah. Oh, God, fuck.
That 90s advertising, man.
Yeah. Well, and also crazy, man. It's just like
90s were in your fucking face, boy.
Yeah. It was
In your
just ahead.
face.
It was ahead of its time was the thing. I mean, it's because it's an energy drink. Like, I mean, they would have like if they
Yeah.
came out just before like Monster and Rockstar started hitting the stream. I don't
Red
think
Bull.
I don't think at least one of those wouldn't be in business right now. I genuinely believe that. Like Surge would have just taken the been like.
Well, it kind of has become that too now in its limited capacity or limited availability, right? Because the few times I've seen Surge in the last decade, it's been in the 16 ounce, those skinnier energy drink cans.
Yeah. That's if you can find it. I mean, I don't
know if that lasted long in terms of getting it back in stores and things.
Surge.
You can probably find like expired 6-pack for like $85 on Amazon or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you want this?
Oh no, I imported this from Canada. No, you didn't.
I know.
You just found it in your
fucking garage.
You found it in your mom's garage at the estate sale. You know what I mean?
This shit is valuable. The liquid gold, baby. What'd you find? Surge.
Oh my god.
Stupid. Oh, dude.
We should do an episode on the 90s. Like just shit we remember from the 90s at some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
three brothers talking about the 1990s.
Yeah, we could watch some 90s commercials or something.
Oh my god, that would be amazingly fun.
Love it.
Laugh our asses off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Good times. Dunkaroos.
Oh god, fucking Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos, man.
I saw this in a grocery store the other day, and I was like, ugh. Sell this shit like Jesus.
They are not good. The new
the original version wasn't good. You guys are kidding yourself.
Well, come on. I mean,
for a 9-year-old food palette, I
mean, come on.
Yeah, this is.
As a 12-year-old, they were good, right?
I mean, right. Cookies and frosting.
And the cookies were actually
frosting. Oh yeah,
the cookies were actually shaped like the kangaroo, not the modern ones are just the weird like coins, circular cookie thing. Yeah, coins.
Little dollary dudes.
And they actually had
like
multiple flavors. Now they just have the white frosting as opposed to the chocolate.
The rainbow sprinkles. Yeah.
Oh, they did. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, the chocolate was better than
the fuck.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. Man. Won't see me buying that.
No. But I will tell you, if I could ever get granted, this may be, again, it may just be nostalgia, taste buds, you know what I mean? You know how you remember saying, oh, that was so good. Maybe it's actually terrible.
Maybe it isn't.
As an adult. But if I could get my hands on a box of Waffle Crisp.
Oh, sure.
Which was like fucking crack back in the day.
Yeah,
I'd literally eat this shit as like it's just a snack. You just with the box, you're snacking, like you're snacking on graham crackers or whatever.
The crackers, it was better that way. I mean, honestly, it tasted. It never should have been a cereal, and they probably would have survived if they weren't. If they just did.
Right. If it was just a sugary snack, again.
Seriously, man.
Like a Teddy Graham or a Cheez-It or whatever. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was so good.
Dude,
I remember that.
It was amazingly good. Good times.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's nostalgia, Tim. I think that's just,
Waffle Crisp.
Just truth. Your body's telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. Mm-hmm. Veritas, my friend.
It was delicious. Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Too funny. So, coming full circle. Favorite Ninja Turtle.
All right. Do you want to start?
We deviate back into the topic at hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we go based on when we were kids.
I guess yes.
You had Raphael,
just as a discussion, in terms of.
And Steven, you had Leonardo, right? Because then Ariana had Donatello.
Steve was more.
What?
Yeah, that was when we were kids. Is
that what it was? We were
yeah. So whenever Mom bought toys for us, got the toys and stuff. It's like Michelangelo, Tim, you were Raphael, Steven Leonardo, and then Ariana was Donatello. Yeah.
I think I kind of was, but it was either Leo or Mikey was.
Or Mikey, yeah.
were my guys.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Raphael and Leo.
Mikey's
but like Raphael,
cool.
For me.
He eats pizza.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tubular man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll stick with Michelangelo. Michael.
Hold the anchovies, bro.
Tubular.
I think we're gonna be Ninja Turtles for Halloween.
Whoa.
Nice. Who are you gonna be?
Stay tuned
Radical.
for that.
Which one are you gonna be? You gonna be Michelangelo?
Yes.
Or Leonardo. Or Donatello.
I'm gonna be Michelangelo.
Whoa.
Oh, who are the kids gonna be? And then by
Amelia
process of elimination, I'll figure out who your wife will be.
is gonna be Donatello because that's her favorite.
Who, Amelia?
Who, Amelia?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nice.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then I think
Excuse me. Sorry.
Ollie is gonna be Leo.
Oh,
Nice.
He's got the head already. You don't need to do a cap at all. You just paint. Nice.
And which iteration though? I don't know if just because the new movie has Donatello. He wears glasses, which is I thought kind of a charming affectation and kind of characterization, like addition to the character. Yeah, I don't know if I took Clark. He wasn't a big fan of it. He said he got scared at certain points, but he wouldn't really specify exactly where or what. He said some of the. Oh no, I stand corrected, as I just remember. He said that some of the fighting. I didn't think the fighting was overly violent or brutal or anything, but I may not be the perfect judge because I'm so desensitized to stuff.
What do you kid? What are you kidding?
I mean,
scared of that kid. Yeah. No,
Hey man, you think about the stuff. I sometimes think about the stuff that I got to watch when I was so young, like RoboCop and Total Recall, and you know what I mean? It's just like,
oh man.
And then never mind all the horror movies, you know.
So yep. No, I mean the movie had the art from what I see in the trailers, obviously not seeing. It does have a darker tone, so I mean I wouldn't be surprised if that was kind of
and that's the thing too. It's a little dark because
into.
I mean the turtles are always, they don't come out during the daytime. They don't come out from the sewers, so it's everything takes place at
vampires.
night.
Vampire turtles.
Because they're vampire turtles.
Vampire turtles.
Turtles nocturnal.
Well,
the Ninja Turtles are.
I mean,
they don't want to be found out, Steve.
No, I know they don't. That's the thing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja versions are.
Because they're teenagers, Steven. They're up all night.
That's right.
Sleep all day.
That's right.
Drinking Surge and eating.
Drinking. They're doing the do at night and eating Doritos.
You're just talking about us.
Yeah. Man, that pizza just never looked better than it did on that show, though, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
About that pizza, man.
Nobody can bake. Nobody can bake a pizza that looks as good as it is on like a cartoon.
Drawn
in
pizza.
In the Turtles cartoon.
Yeah, cartoon pizza and cartoon honey are like
honey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, honey, honey. Yes, Winnie. Anytime you watch a Winnie the Pooh cartoon, you're like, man, I really want to eat honey too. But then you get your honey out of the fridge and you're like, this is disgusting.
This is a bad idea. Sticking my hand in this.
In the hand. I know, dude.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Facial hair is all stiff for a week.
Because honey is not just yellow, like at least not the yellow of the Winnie the Pooh cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Honey's not yellow.
Yeah. How come it's not yellow? Yeah.
Certainly
How
not.
come it's not yellow? How come it's not yellow?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Too bad.
Alrighty.
Man.
All right.
Well,
finale
good
here.
Place
big finish. That's a good place as any to end.
Yeah.
Considering, especially since it's going on 1:30, and I'm kind of tired.
You're
kind of tired. Living out east here.
Yeah.
You're not a
think I'll go home.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, so you don't stay up all night, I guess. So.
Yeah.
I am definitely not
all night.
If anything, I'm a middle-aged mutant ninja turtle.
Middle-aged mutant turtles.
Senior. I think it was senior.
Yeah, the senior.
Senior Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just cowabunga in my pants.
I love Robot Chicken so
Robot
much,
Chicken.
dude. Yeah, that's it. Like Krang, man.
Krang.
You're telling me that it was?
Is there a banana peel? Yeah,
Is there a banana peel on my head?
Oh, Krang, man. Nah, it's definitely Krang. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
And then the stinger on that episode goes
That
back
was
and
Krang.
That it was actually Krang. Letting one, ripping one.
Yep.
Good old times.
Love
Robot Chicken. Alrighty. Well,
anyway,
this was fun. I'm glad we pulled this one together here.
Yeah.
What to figure out. Like you said, like you've been talking about, Steve, some audio stuff. Maybe we can bring in the future. We can do a live watch, or bring in some audio as we're talking about stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That would be fun.
For sure.
Because the only thing that would have made this a cooler episode was dropping some of the
Ninja Turtle
sound
references.
like some of the audio clips that we've been, or video clips that we've been referencing.
Yeah. Surge,
You know me.
the meme.
Yeah. I mean,
McDonald's.
Wendy's. Just change the Carl's Jr. thing to Hardee's Jr.
Hardee's Jr.
So stupid.
Anyway. And Carl's.
Yeah.
go to drop to my buddy Carl.
Hey man, you gotta meet Carl, bro. You're taking to meet Carl. You're
makes
gonna
the
love us.
meanest burgers.
You know you got meat on the grill, bro.
Always. Charbroiled, bro.
That's right. Or what's the Burger King? Their whole thing, flame broiled.
Yeah.
Now look, maybe this is showing my ignorance. There goes my light.
That's funny.
It's the ghost of Burger King and telling you they're not speaking.
All right, just making sure nobody's waking up.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say.
In your basement.
I don't even know what the hell I was gonna say.
It doesn't matter. That's funny. Tell us a joke, Tim, and then cut out.
Yeah, and then just
yeah,
perfect ending of the stream.
Why'd the chicken cross the road? Get to the other side, motherfucker.
Good night.
To get
to get to Carl's Jr.